Also, we've just learned that TJ's hearing is in much better shape than Beanie's. As TJ sat down and plugged in, quote, JFC, is this guy effing deaf? Close quote.
Is this the hardest job to keep down in this building? The update guy? There's been like 9 of them this week.
Bro, we can't figure it out.
Rotating in and out.
We can't figure it out.
Rotating in and out.
We got update guys on 10-day G League contracts. I don't know what the deal is.
Tough job to hang on to. Huh?
Beanie's been pretty consistent as of late.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard somebody brand new, like yesterday or Wednesday.
Ooh.
I had no idea.
We got a brand new update person? That's not me?
I mean, you guys rotate through them pretty
quite
often.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's observation.
Okay.
Last show. Finally made it.
Yeah, you're shot out of a cannon today.
Yeah.
You okay?
Good. Yeah, beautiful day.
So
I got 9 holes of golf in earlier.
I was about to say, where you got to go at like 4 o'clock.
I
know you're not
I
sticking
do.
around.
I've got daddy-daughter dance night. So
what a waste of time. All right. So let's just move on from that. Listen. This station has lost its mind. We are trying to be the voice of sanity this week. Now, I want to ask you. Nobody was more invested in the Lions' run and success than you. Hell, you're on the sidelines. But all week, these shows, Rico, back me up on it. Mornings and midday. Oh, we're not watching the Super Bowl. The midday show embargoed Super Bowl talk. I mean, the game was almost 2 weeks ago now. You got to get over it. But spite viewing would be your window into watching. You're not one of these people not watching this damn thing, are you?
No, no. I'm disappointed at the line. And look, you're never going to be over that loss. But no, I'm, you move on. Hey, man, should we be there? Probably. But, facts are facts. I mean, we're not. So what am I going to do?
Right. I mean, when
protest football because the Lions blew a lead? No. I'm going to watch the game.
TJ, when Dan Campbell comes out and tells his players, oh, no, you're going to watch the game and you're going to internalize it and you're going to use it as fuel for next year. It's like, that should go be applicable for people, the fans too. Like, guys, watch the game.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, what else are you going to be doing?
And I think the Lions really realized how hard it is. Like, Dan Campbell talks about how hard it is to win and get in the playoffs and get to the Super Bowl. They were kind of making it look easy. You know what I mean? You don't see many teams that just 3 wins and then 9 wins and then boom, go to the Super Bowl, right? Like that. That's not common. I think we saw Cincinnati do it a couple years ago with Joe Burrow. That was like, oh my goodness, they came out of nowhere. Lions were kind of on that same track of coming. They were trying. It was starting to look easy. It's not supposed to be that easy. On a normal trajectory, you say, okay, let's get into the playoffs. And then the next year, hey, let's win a playoff game. And then the next year, hey, let's take the next step and get to the Super Bowl. Right? You know what I mean? Yep. They kind of skipped a couple steps there, and it started looking – I know it's not easy, but I think that they really got reminded how hard it is, right, after that NFC Championship game. So, but no, there's no hatred in me of, San Fran doesn't deserve to be there. No,
so let me ask the question then. There are 2 types of fans. Now, I know the type I am. But you can either, A, you root against the team that eliminated you to get your pound of flesh. You want misery. You don't want happiness from the team that beat you. Or there's the type of fan who goes, no, if we were going to lose, I want the team that beat us to win the whole damn thing. That way we know.
You were third place.
Yeah, we lost to the best.
We lost. Yeah. Now, I don't know. You tell me what. I'm a spite fan. Like, if my team lost to the Niners, oh, no, I want the Niners to lose by 700.
I don't really care now, to be honest with you.
You don't.
I'll say this. When I was playing, we had a game in 2014. Same type of thing. We blew a 16-point lead to Seattle. I wanted Seattle to get murdered
what happened in
the
that game?
Super Bowl. That was a bounced onside kick.
That was how Clinton did, wasn't it?
A bounced onside kick. I mean, it was basically like the Lions. You needed 10 things to go wrong, and all 10 went wrong. That was us.
wanted Seattle to lose by 1,000.
I wanted Seattle to get their ass kicked. And I was doing jumping jacks when the Patriots beat them and picked the ball off at the end zone at the end of the game when I was playing. But right now, there's more that factors into it, though, right? Like, I find some players on the Chiefs very unlikable.
Who? Don't.
You know who.
No, just say
yes,
it.
You do.
Just say it.
Not so much the players as with what comes with them. You know what I mean?
So you're talking about Brittany Mahomes, Jackson Mahomes, the Kelceys.
It's too much.
Okay.
Right? It's too much.
Why are we scared to say these things?
You would agree with that.
100%.
Right,
I just try to compartmentalize. The sick part is he seems like a pretty likable dude. I don't know how he's related to these people.
I mean, he was up for Man of the Year. Yeah, like.
Agreed, but there's some things that, us on the outside as fans,
So you're rooting for the Niners?
I wouldn't mind to see the Niners win. I don't know. Okay. I don't think that's an issue. I wouldn't mind to see them win.
So let me ask this question. I want to ask the people. We have TJ with us. We're going to have some fun. Kenny, you brought this up. You are Latte Larry. You're operating the Spite store. You want the Niners to lose by 700. Now, my fear is this man here will come in next week, and he's going to act like Key and Peele substitute teacher skit. He is. You want to go to war? He is going to be hard to deal with if the Niners lose. Right.
That's exactly what
Rico,
I'm worried about.
How was your weekend? Mother! Like you I don't know, man. Rico, got any ideas for the show? Now listen, 248-539-9797. TJ has at one point in his life had the Spite store open as a player. But now TJ's actually rooting for the Niners. That might have a Mahomes angle to it. Kenny, you're full Spite store, right? A heartbroken Lions fan. You want the Chiefs to win by 1,000.
Even though I was so nice to this man.
That's not a brag. Being nice is not a brag. You're supposed to be nice to people. Congratulations, you are nice. I almost said something regrettable. We're not going to go there. Exactly. I had to deal with 2 weeks of stewing on this loss.
Jeez.
And now Rico's bragging about being nice, about being a decent human being. I'm all the way out on the Niners now.
I went out of my way to make sure. Hey, Kenny.
Oh, yeah, the video you showed me on your phone the second we got in?
That was me.
I know it was you. I didn't want to see that the day after.
Will you please tell people what the video was? He was celebrating people. It wasn't that kind of video. He was celebrating.
Sounded like he did.
Right. No, it wasn't Drake.
Everybody just calm down. 248-539.
Right, Rico?
Oh, my. All right. Spite store.
The new Donald Driver.
Actually, you're right. We talked about that. We had to ask you, who's got the advantage, Driver versus Drake? TJ sets the line at Drake minus 3.5
inches.
Oh, yeah.
By the number.
This week in sports, by the numbers.
$5 foot long.
Okay. Come on.
Oh, I took it over the line.
Here's the problem. We've all enjoyed some laughs. I'm pretty sure, Kenny, your topic has no chance of getting off the ground now. For the people, don't lie to me and tell me you're not watching the Super Bowl. Are you watching it to spite the team that beat you, or are you watching and rooting for the team that beat the Lions so as some badge of honor that team won it all and we were that close to beating them? What type of fan are you?
And see, I'm personally offended for Kenny. I offered to buy that man lunch on Monday. Kenny, you're down. Let me, whatever you want, I'll pay for it.
That felt like an insult. Felt like I just beat your ass. Let me give you lunch. No problem.
Kenny, I see you're down. Order whatever you want. I'll pay for it.
Here's me celebrating. I'll buy you McDonald's.
Wow.
Shouldn't Lions fans kind of want San Fran to win, though?
I'm asking the question for a reason.
If San Fran goes out and beats them 31-10, I think that, and look, there's no, moral victories here, but would that let you feel a little bit better about how close you really are?
Well, because
if Kansas City goes and rolls them, there's going to be a part of me that's like, maybe we're really not that close.
TJ, think about it.
They just got whooped.
You had them beat at halftime, and you've already beat Kansas City this year. So, you feel good.
Yeah.
You understand why I'm asking the question. I can't help it if people don't call in about it. I'm interested.
Interesting topic. Yeah.
For me, I get spiteful. But you're right. It's not a bad outcome if the Niners win the whole damn thing, because you look at it and go, we were up by 3 scores on that team at halftime.
Yeah.
We had it. Like we belong on that field.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything fluky about it. I do have a question for you about Brad Holmes that I want to ask you next.
Okay.
I just needed your takeaway from something.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
You know what's bothered me the last we got another minute. What's
Please.
bothered me the last week and a half is Okay, let's reset. Come on. Why do you got to do that in February of all the months? Why? Come on.
Look at Rico's face.
Come on.
Just trying to get a smooth transition for this read.
Lord. All right, stop.
It's not happening, TJ. I don't think you're ever getting it asked.
Okay, the Brock Purdy talk the last week and a half has been, oh, man, this guy's got stones, and he's the comeback kid, and oh man, look at the way he played. Do people realize they're literally one fluke play away from the ball going through a guy's hands, hitting him in the face, and bouncing back to his own player, away from saying Brock Purdy can't win a big game? Do people realize that literally is the difference? You know what I mean? Even if that ball hits his face mask and bounces the other way, the game might turn out different.
Can I ask one question?
That's a fluke play that goes a dropped interception, hits a guy in the face mask, and people, oh, look at Brock Purdy, man, the comeback kid. That play goes the Lions' way.
But TJ, think about this then. College Rose Bowl, Michigan fields the punt on the 2-yard line, and he fumbles it. It goes all the way into the end zone. That's a safety for Alabama. Alabama wins that game, and you rewrite history.
All right, but nobody's saying, oh, look at Michigan's punt returner. The guy's a stud to come back.
My question is,
come on.
Do they pick the flag up if Vildor picks it off?
No.
Well, I don't think you can decide to pick it up based off how the play turns out.
They kind of did.
Well, they sure as hell
did. They threw the flag.
But even when you watch that play, what was the flag going to be?
It was going to be holding.
I think it was holding.
Ayuk was pushing him.
Right, but all of a sudden he caught it, and they were like,
yeah, that was kind of weird. I remember at the time, it's like, what was the penalty? But no, you know what I'm saying.
I do.
That's the thin line.
And I'm happy you've joined me on the anti-Purdy train.
It's such a thin line between the Packers dropping 3 interceptions, the Lions dropping 3 more interceptions, and then all of a sudden the narrative is Brock Purdy, man. Oh, look at this guy.
How about if Josh Reynolds catches an effing ball?
I know. And it's just, I had to get that off my chest because the last week and a half it's been Brock Purdy. Oh, my God, look how special this kid is. It's like you realize it's a fluke play, hitting a guy in the face mask away from maybe saying this guy can't win a big game.
I got this guy halfway there.
Like,
if I can get TJ turned around on Lamar Jackson, then I'll know I've really done something.
Rico, but that's just bothered me. Like, come on, the guy's...
Dude, it's no different than when Brett Favre was going through all this stuff, and it was just like,
which time?
Lucky, right, these are lucky.
Recent
it's lucky, but no, not recent.
Okay.
That's
We're talking 30 years ago.
How about we just talk about specs at LTU? How about that?